Hello everyone, I am Secret Agent 427. You don't want to know what happened to Agent 426. I'm here to solve this case, to find out what needs to be found out, and get it done. What's happening? Sure. No problem. You're welcome. I don't... I'm gonna set it to... Oh man. I should set it to the time my son was born. What? Alright, can you guys hear me okay? My headphones just broke, so I don't know if I'm... If you can hear me, let me know in the comments, please. Secret Agent 427. Dun, 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 dun. Cool.
This is the story of a man named Stan.
Don't tell him my real name. Alright. Let's get this done. Speed run.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It
Stanley
means
decided to go to the
there's a
meeting.
fire drill.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I wonder if I set the clock to
When
427.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
When you're faster than the narrator.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some
I just can't believe I remember the pin from this morning. Fucking hell. What? What the... What? I am calm. I don't need this new age music. Get the... I'm calm. Let me out of here.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
That was funny. Alrighty. We're just gonna keep going along with the speed. If it pisses, if I can do it fast enough, and the narrator, oh man, this is interesting. Let's see how fast I can get through it.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit
I'm Agent 427. Stop telling him, Stanley.
In his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Wasn't there an Eminem song about their Stanley?
It had never occurred to him.
Write a letter
this
to...
question would not go unanswered for long.
Who did he write a letter to? Derek, who is that? What was that Eminem song that he wrote a letter
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
This reminds me of the final season of A Good Place. If you've seen it, you know.
Now the monitors jumped to life,
Oh,
their
fuck.
true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
That's me.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Don't make me think these things.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Wait, what? What does it say?
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
That's...
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
I wasn't... You weren't specific enough,
for
sir.
example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent. Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
You fuck
In the
ass.
event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of
I
solace
don't really
before
care
you
about my
reiterate.
coworkers.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
I don't know what's happening.
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My
What are those
goodness, only
buttons?
34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are
What the
precious
fuck?
additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yeah.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button,
Shut
from
up.
screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're lost. To see you made
Instead of a cutscene.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
Fuck
you
you.
wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
Just breathe.
Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Oh my god. He just had to have the last word, didn't he? Whew. Secret Agent 427 here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
God
could
damn
be?
it.
Stanley decided to go to the
Go to the
meeting
meeting room.
Perhaps
Perhaps he'd simply missed the memo. No, he saw two
When
doors.
Stanley came to a set of
Went
two
to the
open
door on his
this was
right.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah,
Perhaps he
you
wanted
know
to stop
I know
by
it.
the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ah, this is such a
Yes,
nice
truly a
room.
room worth admiring. It had writ, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
The blue door.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Damn it. It's a pretty painting. A photo.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Did I already
Feeling a wave
burn
of
through here?
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, wait, I'm not doing that shit again. I'm not going that way again. Fuck that. Extreme bathrooms. I don't have a reflection. I don't have feet.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. Thank you. Moving right along. Alright, we're gonna turn this shit off this time. Or go a different route. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Dun, 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 dun. Derek, was there some secret? Was there a combo with those numbers? Or they just put them there to fuck with me? They're probably just put them there to fuck with me.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
Yeah.
screens.
Let's get to it.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did
No,
he
I
have
didn't.
the strength to find out?
I'm a secret agent. I've already seen the shit. Don't
Now
need the
monitors jumped to
deja
life,
vu.
their
I'm
true
not
nature
looking.
revealed.
I'm looking
Each
at the
bore the
ground.
number of an
You don't
employee
get
in the
to
building.
see it.
Stanley's
Unplug
co-workers.
me from
The
the
lives
matrix.
of so many individuals reduced to images
Stop
on a
calling
screen.
me
And
Stanley.
one of them,
What if
eternally
I'm Marissa?
monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
For those of you who are curious, Marissa was late for some kind of appointment.
This mind control
She found
facility,
Stanley
it was too
outside,
horrible
dead
to
on the
believe. It
ground.
couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Go.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery...
Okay.
blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
I accidentally broke my headphones.
Yes.
I had my hat.
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin,
What
the
the
feeling of
fuck?
liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Alright guys, and that's the Stanley Parable. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and share to your more friends to fuck with them. I'm gonna stick around for a few more minutes just to see what happens afterwards. Let's look for number 430.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it.
Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant
Don't you make
effort.
me do this
I want to
100
see some
clicks.
hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Okay. Wait.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 43.
Wait.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Damn it. That was fucked up.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his
Yo,
post
there
during work
wasn't.
hours.
I didn't
He
see
might
a
be fired for that.
437. It
And in
stopped
such a
at
competitive economy,
436.
why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe
why did
I
I go
am
this
crazy.
way?
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. "I'm dreaming!" he yelled. "This is all a dream." Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Like, how fast can I go
He thought to
backwards?
himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to any people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock.
Oh my god. Remind me never to go down these stairs again.
That this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too.
But I can't remember.
Surely, if he could just...
this path split into
He
two?
would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife.
I want my apartment, my wife, and my job.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
He's so selfish.
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Alright, where's
All of his
437?
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Oh,
Perhaps
fuck,
he had
it's right
simply missed
there.
a memo. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants...
Try this one more time.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
What's the copier got to do with anything?
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort.
I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you
trust
go
you
put
more,
20
yes.
clicks into door number 417? Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 43. Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so. Now, back to door number 437. Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
This is silly. Oh, I said 417. Right?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's deck. Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Woo! What's up, 416? You about to get it. Knock,
We've
knock.
almost got it! Now the
Knock,
copy
knock.
machine, do that one again!
Coffee machine! Yeah, we're doing it! Ah! Clickety
Finish
click!
it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Thank you. Moving on.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Such a wonderful room.
Yes, this room.
So nice.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I need to jump off this
There's
thing though,
someone
right?
you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
All I see is a red door, and I'm going through it.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley
What?
walked through the red door.
Blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map.
Because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
For real.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
Oh, ow, that sucks.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley.
What is
Take it for a
this
spin.
door? Left or right, guys? I'm not going through that just to piss him off. Like he made that just now, just for me. Fuck him. Left or right? Come on. I don't want door number fine. You guys meet up. Well, okay, I guess I'm fucking stuck here anyway.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real
What do you
critical
guys
feedback
think?
here.
What's our experience rating? How are we enjoying this game? I'm willing to give it ho ho ho. Alright, I'll meet us in the middle.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings. Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from the previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Let's see what you got. Oh. Whoa. Just fucking clowning on me now. Alright, let's try door number 2. Oh, you're an asshole.
Would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I enjoyed that.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Oh, that was good.
In this game, the baby falls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of
Oh, I need to go to
life.
bed
I
soon.
think
This is
the
going
artwork
way
will
too far.
Really take notice. But of
Oh,
course,
fuck.
the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Oh my god. Well, I think this is an amazing time to call it a night. What happens if I let it touch it? Okay.
You heartless
Oh,
bastard.
shit. I
Did
was
you
just-
do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even
I'm
going to
sorry.
try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh,
Thank
hey,
you for
since my game was
watching.
so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
Oh
Just to
my
ease the
God.
pain. Let's see.
Like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more live streams of this game. Because
Yes,
I don't know
this
how I
seems
can
like
make
it'll
an
work.
edit.
Let's
This
give
is
it a
just going to
shot.
need to be a live stream game. That was fucking nuts.
Aha!
Where am I now?
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
Is this Far Cry?
Well, it
Last of
seems
Us?
obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower. Perhaps for
Creep
some sort
tower?
of twisted, erotic purpose. Yes, that must be
No.
it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity.
Firewatch? Are you telling
So
me
far,
I'm...
I love everything
Am I
about this
Sandra
game,
Bullock?
Stanley. And it seems there's
No.
even more.
Who
Come,
was
let's
that?
venture outward and see what else is out there.
Alright, I gotta go to bed, you guys. Thank you for watching. How much... Can I save? Fuck. Fuck. Okay, next time I get on, I'm gonna go straight to this part of the game. Because this looks like something to explore. Holy shit. Alright. Catch you guys next time.